Hi Pisces, and welcome to your March 2019 General Tarot Forecast. Yes, it is that time of year again. We are entering back into Pisces time, and we are having a strong Pisces season coming on. I really love it. I really love what I'm feeling with your energy and with the general Pisces time this year. And I think that this month offers so much healing for you, for everyone, and it really marks such a strong, powerful transition coming in. As a lot of you know, this month of March is the ultimate new year energy. We come from the ultimate ending of Pisces into the ultimate beginning of Aries, and I think that you Pisces are really channeling this energy incredibly, and it's going to really take you far. I hope you all will get the chance to come and check out my live stream on March 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be doing an equinox-themed live stream, and that is also the astrological new year, so I will be here to speak about the energies of the equinox, what the next year cycle represents for us, and also do on-the-spot readings and some fun chatting, so be sure to write that down and come and check that out. Into March, it should be the top video on my channel, and you can set a reminder, but sometimes writing things down the old-fashioned way is the best way, so be sure to check that out if you get the opportunity. That will be on March 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, I think that Pisces is certainly the most activated sign right now. It is your season, and this Pisces season is so much more expansive than many that we've had in a long time. One, because we have Jupiter in Sagittarius, your fellow mutable sign. We have Neptune in Pisces. We have Chiron having gone over that cusp into Aries. There's energy on both sides of, Pisces and Aries, like outer planet strong energy, and the sun is going to come through and obviously go over all of those points. So collectively, there is so much energy during this time of the year. And what I've seen as a collective theme for all of the signs, but this really comes through you, Pisces, right now, is sort of an understanding of the bigger picture, an understanding of what our purpose is. There's this lot stronger understanding of purpose, understanding of who we are, what we want, our desires, the whys, the hows. All of the question marks are really getting a strong solution during this time as Pisces can tend to present sort of a void, and it still does here and now, but there are a lot more answers within this void this time. So I think that this period of time for you and for everyone can truly answer a lot of questions, and I think that by looking at the cards in your reading this month is a lot of what you're here in March to accomplish. It's like you're here to understand why you are where you are, why you want what you want, and ultimately understand ways to get that closer to home, understanding ways to make that more heart-oriented, and just becoming much more intuitive with the way that you go about your life. Because I know things for Pisces have felt kind of like a square peg in a round hole, like you haven't quite been able to feel completely calibrated and completely at home within the environment that you've been in, yet it has been kind of hard to escape that as well. I'm looking at that Two of Swords, Three of Wands reversed, the Moon, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Death reversed. Pretty much everything here is dealing with sort of like being placed somewhere that isn't quite right but isn't quite wrong, and you don't really know how to solve that. Well, let me tell you, Pisces, this month of March solves it for you. There is an opportunity to solve it here. There's a strong opportunity to solve it here, and there's a strong ability within you to have transformation, yet there's going to be something about that doesn't quite feel inspired yet. So finding the inspiration and motivation to make the changes that are necessary is a big part of your month of March. Also, about getting real with things too. Some of you may have seen my middle Saturn video that I made. If you haven't, I'll put it in the description box below. But we are also going through Saturn in Capricorn right now. So yes, it is Pisces season. It's all about, emotional understanding, closure from the past, sort of being very intuitive with things, sort of lack of definition. Yet we have this strongly placed Saturn that sort of demands us to understand all the details. It demands us to make a structure and to have a sturdy routine. So collectively, we kind of have to be able to navigate Pisces time with an intuitive routine, an intuitive structure, sort of a fluid template of what we want. There's got to be like a strong integration here, as I do feel that things get conclusions, solutions, they are prevalent in your time of the year, which can be different for Pisces time. You have the Moon in your reading, which says to me that your life is not really the way that it seems, or something about your life is hard to define, hard to understand, hard to see truly. And that is your challenge this month, is to see what about your life you haven't seen before, to see perhaps self-sabotaging tendencies that you haven't seen before, and to see what the changes that you want truly represent. And through that, you are able to really make decisions easier with an understanding of what they entail. And there is some pretty incredible room for creativity for you, Pisces. Page of Wands, the Moon, Wheel of Fortune, even Death reversed in its way. Through adversity, you are being granted creative energy. So if you're experiencing adversity or what may feel like trauma here and now, take that as a sign that your energy is not being spent in the correct creative way for you. Maybe you're investing all of your energy into a relationship that's not garnering a proper, result for what you're putting in. Maybe you're putting all of your energy into a career that's demanding too much overtime. How can you invest your energy in a way that shows you a result that you want? It's possible for everyone here. It is possible for everyone in the year of 2019 in some way to see a return on their energetic investment that gives them pride, or that gives them a sense of expansion. Jupiter in Sagittarius, it's really great for you, Pisces. It's really great for your creativity. If you're like a creative individual, if you have fire in your chart specifically, this year shows a really huge creative change for you. And Jupiter is also the natural ruler of Pisces as well. Before Neptune was discovered, Jupiter ruled Pisces. So we have Jupiter at home in Sagittarius. So there's a sense of like Jupiter being very familiar, and of like Jupiter really helping you to expand what you need to expand. So really think about at the beginning of March what you want to grow, what you want to expand later, the long-term growth, and think about what you might need to release in order to see that happen for you. And then really make amends with that throughout the first half of March, I feel like, so you can wake up during the equinox, during the second half of March, and start to be able to put those plans into motion. So let's go ahead and get into the week to week and get some more specific tarot messages for you, Pisces. In the first week of March, you have Two of Swords rooted down by Ace of Swords reversed. So you're getting clear on the past trauma cycles. You're getting clear on why you felt so guarded lately, why you felt like you can't face what is coming up into your life, why you feel like you're not having new ideas of how to solve old problems, why there's sort of a stalemate in your life. You're getting clear on it. Don't worry about it. First week of March comes up. You are maybe not feeling the most comfortable that you've ever felt, but through feeling that sensation, you learn kind of how to face this in a new way. So Two of Swords has been coming up a lot for you guys lately, because I think that it is probably easiest for Pisces to, cover their eyes and disconnect from a problem and sort of distract themselves with other things. You have a very active imagination. You have a very active dream life, very active inner world. So when things in the real world start to become amiss, it can be easy to escape from that just with your own inner world. So you are facing that now, and you're seeing your own inner world expand, and you're also seeing that it doesn't support an outer world that is completely guarded either. There's really a new way of existing, a new way of emoting, and a new way of sort of mentally connecting the dots of your life coming in right now, but it's coming through in a roundabout way. Ace of Swords reversed, rooting that down, says that this new sort of mental environment that is emerging within you comes from perhaps unexpected places or in roundabout ways. So maybe you don't need to directly focus on how you make the changes that you need to make, but you kind of look for signs, or you kind of look for symbols. This is one of the most symbolic times of the year. So really pay mind to these symbols and symbolism that does come forward during this time. And the second week of March is also very symbolic for you. Eight of Cups reversed, rooted down by Three of Cups. There is a comfortable retrospection that comes up for you there through the symbols in your life. Like, don't doubt how symbolic this month is for you, Pisces. It's pretty crazy what's coming up, and like sort of the roundabout ways that the universe helps you to heal, helps you to overcome some of the trials that you've been facing in your life. Again, it might not be so obvious or so point blank. There's a sense of things coming again in roundabout ways, but if you've been struggling to get closure, if you've been struggling to recover from a past heartbreak, there's a sense of moving on and seeing a sense of synchronicity, seeing a sense of new development within yourself, also a sense of camaraderie as well. It feels like for everything that you have to walk away from, Eight of Cups, you walk into a new sense of connection with others. So this could be actually a decent time for social interaction for you. I wouldn't recommend it for most people during this time of the year, but it feels like you can learn a lot through connecting with people from the past. You could have people from the past reaching back out, and some of you could be meeting completely new people during that time and having a very strong sense of communion with that, a strong sense of support for the departures that you have to make in your life. Because I do think there's a departure there. I do think there's a departure in the second week of some kind. And again, it comes in a roundabout way, kind of like that Ace of Swords reversed. This Eight of Cups reversed also comes in a roundabout way. You might see that you move on from a past wound without even having tried or without even having focused on it. It's just like you wake up one day and you're like, that doesn't really affect me anymore. Also with like addictions or some type of negative presence in your life, or like a codependent relationship, you just kind of wake up in the second week of March and you've moved on. And within that space of having moved on, there's like a new communion and a new connection. So that's really, really wonderful energy coming up there. A good time for birthday celebration, a good time for sort of seeing this solar deposit come in. Again, for those of you who are aging up during this time as Pisces sun, there's a big burst of energy, I think, there as well, as the sun comes back into your sign and reinvigorates you and gives you that new sort of turnover of energy. As you're moving into the third week, Page of Wands rooted down by Three of Wands reversed with a lot more energy. I love how you go from that gray, bland energy of the first 2 weeks into sort of this fiery activation. Page of Wands is all about new creative energy, new creative desires, and Three of Wands is all about new horizons and looking to a degree out at the void and seeing what all is there. Now, Three of Wands is reversed, so it could be saying that, you know, you need to be a little bit reserved, but not too reserved. Again, this is the equinox week, so this is the turnover, this is the new year, this is where the true New Year's resolutions can take you far. So what New Year's resolutions do you want to make during that time, Pisces? Where do you want to see this new injection of energy manifest in your life? It's there and it's manifesting, so what do you want to manifest it into? Try to not keep your focus on things with their backs turned to you, or people with their backs turned to you. Sometimes Three of Wands reversed can say to me that our focus, rather than being on a path that's beneficial, our focus is on like a closed door. So one door opens, another closes, one door closes, another opens. It's that type of thing. But it's like the door closes and you're still looking at it. So stop manifesting your energy in the process of unlocking a closed door, but rather like maybe manifest it into like an open door, a pathway that really suits you. I think you're finding a new path that suits you during that time. Week number 4, you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, rooted down by the moon. Double major arcana in the 4th week, so yes, the universe is definitely making itself known to you during that time, and you're very supported during that time. A lot of you are pondering life. A lot of you are very philosophical. It feels like, again, with Jupiter and Sag, Pisces could become very philosophical. Wheel of Fortune reversed can say to get out of your head a little bit and to have a solid routine, have a solid structure, because you can't so much rely on luck with that, but you may see yourself become lucky through really holding up your life and really making, really thought out, strong decisions. So you have this beginning of the month during Pisces time where you're kind of free range, free motion, can do what you need to do. And then by the 4th week, you have more of a need to structure yourself and to see things for what they truly are. That is rooted down by the moon. So it says that you could be looking for luck, or looking for potential, looking for romance, or looking for support in the wrong places, or like things could look supportive when they're not, or people could look like they're out for your best interest when they're not. And I don't want to make you all paranoid in any way, because through taking the blindfold off and seeing things for what they are, it's going to be blatantly obvious. It's going to be blatantly obvious what is supporting you and what isn't. And it's going to show you during that week. So I really love that, because you're starting off the new year in 2019 being shown quite clearly, if you want to look, what supports you and what doesn't, what path is good, which one isn't, and which one is like most intuitive to your nature as a person. There's a perfect opportunity there to see it. Also, with the moon and Wheel of Fortune, I think you can get a lot of benefit from nocturnal experiences, or taking like nighttime walks, or seeing like the springtime come through and feeling like the warmth of that for those of you in the northern hemisphere, like at nighttime. That could be really nice. I feel like Pisces needs like sort of a nocturnal healing to happen. One thing that's important for this period of time for everyone as well is to fix your sleep patterns. So the moon can definitely represent that. That could be a bit of insomnia coming in. Wheel of Fortune reversed and the moon together. So try to work on your sleep. And if you are up at nighttime, try to do calming, enjoyable things for yourself. Death reversed is your central theme, and I'm not surprised. That card has come up so much for you lately, Pisces. So everything in this reading, all of these energies, all come together to show you where transformation hasn't happened yet, where transformation needs to happen, where there's a resistance towards transformation, and to understand your reasoning behind that. Why have you been avoiding that? Does it have merit? You know, really getting into the understanding of what changes need to happen, which ones you wanted but don't need to happen. All of that stuff is the territory of your energetic experience right now, and it might sound a little bit contentious, or it might sound a little bit fearful to think in this way, but it brings you so far, and it's a great way to utilize your energy, your solar deposit injection of energy, to understand what changes need to happen, which ones needed to happen long ago, why you didn't do them, what closure you can find here. Also, death reversed can say that we're just struggling to find closure, struggling to let go of a relationship that we truly identified with, but is no longer there for us. I relate to you, Pisces, and I relate to you going through this sort of struggle with closure. It is one of the Piscean character arcs, sort of having this character-defining moment through not wanting to let go of something, but ultimately finding so much strength in doing that and in finding your own personal power within that. You know, when you don't want to let go of something, it's because you can't identify with your own personal power. You're afraid to be alone. You're afraid to see what you will manifest alone. So developing a new personal power, finding your new identity, finding your new sense of self within, is the key in not succumbing to this pain and lack of closure. Okay, Pisces, what a beautiful place to end that reading. This is you. This is your energy. You are the ultimate closure, and you are the ultimate ending phase. This is what Pisces represents, and we are moving into Aries with the new beginning. So you get the new beginning, you get the new breath of life, and the new sense of power coming in. So do enjoy that. I am sending you much love and light during this time and during this wonderful transition period for you. Anyway, Pisces, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for checking out the reading. Again, I hope you'll be able to come to my live premiere of the Equinox video on March 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be there chatting, talking, doing on-the-spot readings, and many other things, so be sure to check that out. As always, your likes, comments, and subscribes mean the world to me. All of my information is down below if you are interested in a reading or to check out any of my other resources. Much love, Pisces. We'll be talking soon. Bye.